When can we get Boss Lady out of the attic?
It's usually halfway through the week.
So here she is, your host
of Halfway Through the Week, Deb LaMotta.
Okay, you can applaud now.
Hello, everybody. It is Deb LaMotta, and it is halfway through the week. Can't believe that we're here, but we are. It is July 17th. It is another hot day. It has been a very hot week, and I hope everybody's been able to cool off one way or another. Even just like walking to the car is like, oh my God, this is just too much. Anyway, yes, it's summer. Yes, it's July, but it's still too hot. And I guess I'm a little whining. But anyway, it'll cool off. It will cool off. So here we are. What's going on? There is so much going on. My head hurts. And of course, let me start on my soapbox with Facebook again. I had posted or reposted a couple months ago an indie artist and their at that time their new single and the cover artwork, which Facebook didn't like, and it has given me grief ever since. So I have been trying different ways of putting my posts up without having them delete it. The last couple of weeks, my shows have not been posting on Facebook, and I know those who are, tuning in each week, I'm grateful, but I also like to let the indie artists know that I am spinning their song. That hasn't been happening, and it's gotten a little frustrating. This week, I think I figured it out. As long as I don't put the whole URL for my website, which is, of course, www.r2rb.com, the post isn't deleted. So that's what I've been going with. I'm also going to do my best to create an event each week for the two shows to help that along as well. Facebook, we know that's going through changes. We know something's in the wind. We know something's going to come up from all of this. There's been different speculations from subscriptions to I don't know what, and of course AI, the algorithms and what they see or what they process isn't necessarily what we see or what we're posting, which is the frustrating part of it all. So we'll see where it all goes, how this all plays out. Obviously, somebody's going to lose in the end. And of course, it's always, I feel, the indie artists. And that's music and the arts itself. I mean, and small businesses. My goodness, that's just, it's going to affect everybody one way or another. So we'll see what comes of that. Other than that, lots going on in the music world. Always something new to listen to, always great new songs, and I am so happy to always be able to spin anything that I possibly can for the indie artists here on Halfway Through the Week. Tonight's show, oh my God, amazing. So I had interviewed Austin Davis a couple months ago, and because of my scheduling, I scheduled him for, which there's nothing wrong with it, but I scheduled him for live out of the attic, live from Delaware. And I usually like to do the indie artists on Wednesday nights, just has become a thing. So I wanted to replay his interview, which I will be playing this evening. And then I just interviewed DINKY, last week before, and so I'm also going, so it's a double header tonight. Not only is it a double header with Austin Davis and DINKY, I have a third special guest tonight that I am so excited to once again have Cental live on the air with me to talk about his new era music. Oh my gosh, and his first release will be Give Him Praise, which will be released January. Please, no. July 24th. Give Him Praise, a new era of music. On this single is Cintale and Deborah and Sugar. Deborah is Cintale's mother, and Sugar is a close family friend, so I'm so excited. So Cintale had sent me the MP3 earlier, and I was going to listen to it. I haven't heard it. The only people that have heard it, maybe a teaser here or there, is Cintale, Deborah, and Sugar. And I was going to listen to it prior to playing it tonight for everybody else, but I decided that I'm just going to wait till I share it with everybody and listen to it together with Cental, and I'm so excited to hear it. So that's what I'm doing with that tonight. Just thought I would do a little something different. I am recording this on a Tuesday night and rebroadcasting on Wednesday night. I have and will be at a fundraiser, or I am at a fundraiser when this is playing, for Second Chance Ranch. I'm hoping to jump on live in between to shout out different artists. We also want to do a side fundraiser to name the 2 little surrenders that Christian and Kara picked up this afternoon, a little donkey and a miniature pony. So they have come to the rescue as of this afternoon. The owner reached out to Kara and asked did she have room and could she take these 2 little cutie pies. So they went this afternoon with their trailer and got the little donkey and the pony, a miniature pony, and so they are all nice and settled in the barn for the evening. And so we're going to do a fundraiser to name the donkey, a miniature donkey, it's so cute, and the miniature pony. You can see pictures at Second Chance Ranch on Facebook. I've shared it on my page as well. So if you go check that out while I'm talking, and hopefully I've either cut in already to talk live or prior to this, and you're going to be able to purchase a number, and then you'll be able to submit a name for either the donkey or the miniature pony, or buy a slot for either one and submit your name, and they will be picking the names for the pony and for the donkey. So one way to get a little money going. It costs money. It's a rescue, and so the fundraiser that I am at, this is broadcasting. We are with Gypsy Grove Creations, and they have a hat bar. That's right, a hat bar. Not a liquor bar, but a hat bar. So Mary and Ashley go to different events and fundraisers, and they set up their hat bar. You pick the hat, and it could be a cowboy hat, a trucker hat. I believe they're going to have some straw hats, and then they bring all the embellishments and that you choose, and then you put it all together, and they help you put it together, and they also attach it for you. And then you've helped the rescue. You've gotten a beautiful hat and a great evening with other great people for the fundraiser. So that's where I'm at. I'm hoping to jump on and off live. I'm hoping this works out. Everything goes left. So I'm just trying to make it go right. So we'll see how that all works out. All right. So listen to this. All right. I talked about Second Chance Ranch. Now you get to hear about it. And I'll be right back. I'm Deb LaMotta, and I am a volunteer at Second Chance Ranch in Felton, Delaware. Imagine a place where horses, ponies, and donkeys can come to heal. A place where they can be safe and loved. A place where they can find a forever home. That place is Second Chance Ranch in Felton, Delaware. Second Chance Ranch is a nonprofit organization dedicated to rescuing, rehabilitating, and rehoming horses in need. Kara and Christian Sabo provide a safe haven for horses, ponies, and donkeys who have been abused, neglected, abandoned, or surrendered. They rely on the generosity of their donors to help care for their horses in their program. Your donation will help provide food, shelter, medical care, and training for the rescues. It will also help to educate the public about the importance of horse care and welfare. Please donate today to Second Chance Ranch. Your donation will make a difference in the life of a horse. If you would like to make a monetary donation, purchase from their Amazon wish list, volunteer, sponsor a horse, or visit Second Chance Ranch, you can find all the information you need at 2crde.org to reach out to Kara and Christian. And thank you for your support. Absolutely. Thank you. I do appreciate everybody and their support. This is near and dear to my heart, this rescue. I am, I am so fortunate to have found Christian and Kara and Second Chance Ranch. So if you have, whatever you can donate, be it monetary or otherwise, it would be greatly appreciated. And the fundraiser tonight to help, well, they're installing 6 runs off the side of the barn. And so they have the wiring, they have the posts, and they need a few other things. They need the gate, they need some crimping tools, they need the bolts and the other things, the hardware for the fencing, and I think there might be something else. So again, if you have crimpers and you want to help out, gosh, please, you can text me at 302-272-5389. And of course, you can email me at info@r2rb.com. So if you're local, if you're in Delaware, they are in Felton, so they're, kind of right in the middle there. Reach out, please. We appreciate it so much. All right. So that is that. What else is going on? I'm trying to think. I'm going on vacation. I am going on vacation. I am out on Friday for 10 days, going back home to visit my kids and my grandkids and just kind of sit back and relax. And yes, I'll have my computer with me, but I'm rebroadcasting all but one show. And hopefully that all works out as well. But I will be doing a live show with my granddaughter one of the Sundays out of the Attic Live from Delaware, probably the second Sunday that I'm away. So please watch for the announcements on Facebook for that. Kaya was my co-host last summer for 4 weeks, 4 Sundays, and we had a blast. She really enjoyed it. She did really well. We had planning meetings, and she picked her topics and did some research, and I helped her with that, and she just ran with it. So I'm excited to do it this year, and hope you will all tune in and enjoy that show as well. I'll post which date that is. Actually, I can tell you in 1 minute. Hold on. It will be July 28th. Out of the Attic Live from Delaware. We will be live, so stay tuned for that. All right, I am going to play some music. I have some awesome music tonight. This one is Paul Val. She's Gone. A great bluesy song. Oh my gosh. So Brian Heason sends me all kinds of great indie artists' new releases, and this is Paul's. I believe this is Paul's newest one. I happen to like Paul's music, and this song I listened to it before when Brian sent me the MP3. He's like, wow. So I hope you enjoy this. While we're listening, I'm going to go get Cintale on the phone, and I will be back.
She's gone. She ain't never coming back. I pushed her away so far away, and she's on the streets again, and I'm on my knees again. I should have told her just how I felt inside. I should pushed her away so far away, and she's on the streets again, and I'm on my knees again. She's gone, she ain't never coming back. I pushed her away so far away. She's gone, she ain't never coming back. I pushed her away so far away. I pushed her away so far away. I pushed her away so far away. I should have told her just how I felt inside. I should have told her everything will be alright. Now she's gone.
All right, well, I am back. I am Deb Lamata. This is halfway through the week. I hope everybody's been having a great week. You know, I know it has been hot, but it is summer. We'll get through it. We'll make it. But tonight I have two special guests with me. I have a Cintale, and I have Cintale's mother, Deborah. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so excited for both of you and for Sugar, too, who also is on this single. You guys have so much going on. So tell us, well, first of all, let's just tell a little about Cental. Everybody knows who you are. But go ahead. Tell us again who you are, who Mom is, and Sugar.
Okay, so you already know who I am. I'm Cintale. And my mother is Deborah. And our friend and sister, sister to the family, her name is Sugar. And we just got together and collabed on a brand new single. And, it was one of those things where it was like, I heard it and I was like, oh, yeah. I said, Ma, I need your vocals. She was like, all right, well, what you need me to do? I was like, I'm going to need your soprano and you're going to sing a full verse.
Wow.
And she was like, okay. And then we got to part of the song. And I was like, oh, my goodness. You know who I hear on this song? I said, I hear Sugar. And so I was messing around and pretending to be like I was, singing the song like I was her. And my mother was laughing so hard. So we finally called her up and she was like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. So she came over and I went through it several times with her and then she recorded it and we got it.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So you had sent me the MP3 this afternoon. You have been posting about a new era of music. You have been posting Give Him Praise. You've been teasing us all with this. And I was going to listen to it, as I was telling you off air. I was going to listen to it. And it's like, no, I think I'm going to wait so I can listen to it with you and your mom and everybody else out there just to, I want you to hear my reaction. I love your music, and I've heard your mom in the background with other songs, beautiful voice, and then adding Sugar to the mix is just, it's just a great blend. Pardon the pun. But I think it is like you got, all of you, and Cental, your music again is just uplifting. It is encouraging. It is beautiful, and it always has a great message.
Thank you. Yeah, I strive for that. It's just, being a Christian and a person who believes in God, you want to encourage the world and to now, let them see the light
Right.
of the light of Christ in you and not have them be so subjected to the negativity that's out there all the time,
And there's so much. There is so much. And so, we've talked before, everybody doesn't believe in the same thing. Everybody doesn't have the same beliefs. Everybody doesn't have, we all have a different spirituality. But I think if we all just let the music kind of, just listen to it and listen to the words. You don't have to believe, but I think if you just tune in the right way and take away, your message in a good way, you've touched so many people.
Right.
So tell us a little bit. So Give Him Praise is a single off an album you're working on, correct?
Yeah. Remember I teased about an album coming.
Yes. Do you want to tell a little bit about it, or are you still kind of keeping it?
I'm still kind of keeping it under wraps. I mean, it's still in the works. I mean, it's, I'm working on whether or not it's going to be between 11 and 12 songs.
Wow.
This era of music is, you'll be able to hear the difference in what I've done and what I've taken.
Okay.
To another level. Like I was mentioned in the little paragraph that I gave you.
Right.
This era of music is that, I went with some different kinds of tones and melodies and even different vocal techniques with some of it. So, and some of it is just, instead of it being that hard thumping, stuff that I normally put out my hip hop and trap.
Right.
Don't believe me, it's still some of that, it's still some R&B kind of, undertones, but I think a little bit more now is kind of going into a little bit of worship kind of music.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so it's calmed down some, but it still has a, a good thump and make you want to tap your foot and clap your hands.
Which we all love, and I am so excited to, and I can't wait for the release. Do you have any idea when a release date for that is?
Oh, the album?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm still working on it, so I'm projecting maybe September.
Oh, nice. Okay, September. We will be watching and looking for the post for the release, and you'll have to let me know so I can get it on the air.
I'm working diligently.
Oh my gosh. Wow. You've got a lot going on. So do you have another release coming out, or are you just going to work on your album?
Just this one for the time being. I haven't thought of the second one that I might release before the album comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Why just run off this and just keep that steam going and then boom, the album.
Nice. I like it. Deborah, let me ask you a question. What's it like working with Cintale, your son?
Pretty much the same as just living in the same house with him and seeing him do his music all the time. Just it's like this thing. He started off as a hobby,
Right.
and just watching him, sing his music, and I pretty much leave him alone to himself most of the time.
Uh-huh.
Go upstairs and let him have his space.
Okay.
So that's what I pretty much do. I don't bother him or anything unless he calls me and say, "Hey, I need your help."
He needs your voice. Come here. I like it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how exciting. I mean, that's great that the two of you are able to collaborate on this and other songs that you've done as well. It's just really nice.
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Song that she's done a full verse on too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just not a little backup vocal here or there.
Yeah, that's what she's done for me in the past with some backup vocals, helping me along with those, and a couple of songs. She was like, "Hey, I hear another harmony on this. Let me sing it." So I'm like, "All right, go ahead."
Well, that's nice. I mean, it's really nice that you can collaborate with each other, and that you do it well without a fallout from it. Because I know sometimes.
No fallouts, but I do push her.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
I'll push her, like, nope, that's not it. You gotta do it again. Do it again. We go 50-50.
I feel like a teenager again.
Oh, there you go.
When you hear the lady say, let's do it again, let's do it again. Over.
Oh, God, I like it. Oh, my gosh. Well, congratulations to the both of you and to Sugar. I think this is so exciting, taking this and taking your music to another different era. I like that. A different era to something a little bit different. You just keep maturing. Your music just keeps growing and you just keep growing. So congratulations, Cental.
Thank you.
All right. So Deborah and Cental, I am going to spin the new song, Give Him Praise. We will be off air, but the song will be playing. I'll be able to hear it. So hold on, let me start it up and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We're going to do things a little different. Everyone clap your hands like this. Now sway from side to side. When the Spirit of the Lord is moving, when the Spirit of the Lord is moving, you can't stop the feeling that He brings. Can't stop the feeling that He brings. There is joy, there is joy, there is peace, there is peace, there is freedom when He takes over me. There is joy, there is joy, there is peace, so much peace. There is freedom when He takes all over me. Now give God some praise. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Speak Jesus, He can break every chain. Speak Jesus, you won't be the same. There is power in His wonderful name. Surrender now and give Him the praise. Speak Jesus, He can break every chain. Speak Jesus, you won't be the same. There is power in His wonderful name. Surrender now and give Him the praise. Let's give God some praise. Introducing my mother.
God's word is powerful. I'm a walking, talking testimony. When Satan tried to take me out, God won and I got the victory. Victory. Speak Jesus, He can break every chain. Speak Jesus, you won't be the same. There is power in His wonderful name. Surrender now and give Him the praise. Speak Jesus, He can break every chain. Speak Jesus, you won't be the same. There is power in His wonderful name. Surrender now and give Him the praise. Okay. You're not finished yet. We got one more single. She gonna take us home. Come on, sugar. Take us there.
The glory of the Lord is mine.
It's mine.
I will let His light shine. All my tears are left behind. That's why I praise Him all the time. Oh, the glory of the Lord is mine.
It's mine.
I will let His light shine. That's why I praise Him all the time.
Praise Him all the time. Praise Him all the time. Praise Him all the time.
Speak Jesus, He can break every chain. Speak Jesus, you won't be the same. There is power in His wonderful name. Surrender now and give Him the praise. Speak Jesus, He can break every chain. Speak Jesus, you won't be the same. There is power in His wonderful name. Surrender now and give Him the praise.
my goodness, phenomenal, fantastic. Oh my God. I don't know where to begin. First of all, Cintale and Deborah, absolutely amazing. Deborah, you have a beautiful voice, and I love being able to hear it up front. And Sugar also. What a awesome trio on this. This track is going to kill it. This is such a beautiful, beautiful worship song. Praise Jesus. So the church I attended in Connecticut, they had a beautiful worship team, and that just brought back memories like, oh my gosh. It is just, again, it's just what people need right now. We all need, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget to stop talking. It's just, oh my gosh. So, I don't know. I can't. I just can't, people. You have to go. This is going to be released July 24th. Can you pre-save it, Cental?
No, I didn't do a pre-save because I normally do pre-saves for albums.
Okay, I that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that people knew where they could go find it on July. I've been doing that all day. July 24th, the release of Give Him Praise, Cintale, Deborah, and Sugar. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely. That is just going to rock everybody. Absolutely. Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
My gosh. I'm so glad that I waited to now to listen to it, because this is really it. Everybody, please go find Cintale, Cintale. Like him, follow him, comment, share him, mark the calendar for July 24th so you can go stream it and purchase it wherever you purchase your music and wherever you stream your music from. Please, 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 please. What do you think, Cintale? I mean, this is just amazing.
Yeah, it was, it's one of those experiences, like you said, it brought back memories for you. So it really brought back memories for me because, remember, as I told you before, I grew up harmonizing with my mother. We were going to record on a tape recorder.
Yeah.
And, cassette tapes and learning to sing with her. So, like, singing with her now that I'm an adult, it just brings back those times when Mama was like, you take the high, I'll take the low, you take the low, I'll take the high, you take the medium, So it's those moments like that. I'm just like, wow.
Wow, absolutely. Oh my God, the harmonizing in that's oh my God, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And now I can't wait for the release of the album. Don't rush it, but hurry up.
It's not too much longer. It'll be next Wednesday.
Oh my God, I can't wait for the release of this. I'm so happy for you guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful song. Absolutely. And thank you so much, the both of you, Cental and Deborah, for joining me this evening and sharing this with everybody. So please, once again, Cental, go find Cental, Facebook, Instagram, mark your count. Where?
TikTok.
Oh, that's right. You're on TikTok too. Yes, please go find him and follow him and share him, and then mark your calendar for July 24th for the release of Give Him Praise. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let me start a song. Hold on one second.
and shores, battles and wars, silent cries with a rage in their eyes, conquering hordes, longships aboard, they pillage and fight in the dark of the night. Listen to the wind, you hear the call of Vikings in the air. Like thunder in the sky, sword on shield, blood on steel, arrows fly, and they carry to vow when they die. Village bells will toll their warning. All are dead or enslaved by morning. By axes, sword, and spear, swarms of blood-lost, I surrender. Our warriors march to reach the end of the spell that brought me here. Torches blaze, villages raise, scaling walls of destiny calls. Crash of war, spoils of war, in the weeds every warrior you follow. Listen to the wind, you hear the call, the Vikings in the air. Like thunder in the sky, sword on shield, blood on steel, arrows fly, and they carry to vow when they On the wind you can hear the whisper. It's a calling to arms. It's a calling of war. We sail before the icy waves of winter, where the green fields wait. It's a calling of fate and of coming home evermore.
Rain of Fire, Call of Vikings. Joe Boo, Rain of Fire, Call of Vikings. Another one. Just, I love it. Love it. Thank you, Joe, for sending it over this afternoon, or yesterday, actually, I think, so I could get it on the air today. Wow. If you haven't been following Joe Boo, where have you been? Rain of Fire, Shadow Band, Joe Boo and the Dog, and I'm missing one or two, 10 maybe. I don't know. The man is all over the place, but awesome projects. Thank you, Joe. All right, so tonight, I've had such great, already I've enjoyed tonight. Cintale and Deborah joining me, Give Him Praise. Amazing, just an amazing song. How can you not feel uplifted? Believe what you believe, believe in what you believe, but you have to feel better after listening to that song. You just listen to it, feel it. Oh my gosh! And with Deborah and Sugar, absolutely amazing. My next guest, Austin Davis, another amazing indie artist. Sometimes I follow people and then I find out who everybody's connected to, right? We're all connected one way or another. So I was following JLD, I think, or, I definitely was following JLD. And then Christina had posted about this Austin Davis person. And I was like, he didn't have a lot of followers, so I followed and I was reading about him, and then you connect the dots. It's like, oh, now I understand who Austin David is, and his beautiful music, and his beautiful wife JLD, and their beautiful Christian music as well. So, but Austin Davis, now this is his other side, and he had a new release. Yep. Hold on a second. Do I have it ready? I don't have it ready yet. I'll get it ready for you. Circles Around You is what the single is, which I'll play at the end of the interview. So I interviewed Austin a couple months ago. I had played the interview on Out of the Attic Live from Delaware. Most of the time I like to play the indie artist on Wednesday night. It's just the thing that I do. So I wanted to give him Wednesday night as well. And so I'm going to share his interview next, Austin Davis, and then his song Circles Around You featuring JLD. So it's going to be a great night. And then I'll be back. And then I have another interview that I did with DINKY the week before last. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I enjoy my interviews. I really do. Some of them go a little crazy, but I definitely enjoyed all these interviews that I do. And then I get to share all the great music that these artists have released or going to release. Cental's will be June. I don't know why I keep saying June. July 24th. I certainly don't want to go back in time. Well, maybe. No. July 24th. So mark your calendars for that. DINKY just had their album release, Ghosts. And Austin Davis had his single, Circles Around You. And I know that he has a second release coming out soon. So there is that. All exciting. And I get to share it on my two shows. I am going, one more time, I am going on vacation starting on Friday for 10 days. I will be rebroadcasting the last couple of weeks' shows since I've had issues with Facebook and posting for my shows. So I want to give everybody the time to help share that I'm playing their music. Anyway, okay, so next up, Austin Davis. After that, I'll be back with his single, Circles Around You. Hi, and welcome to the R2RB Indie Artist Podcast. This evening, I have with me Austin Davis. And Austin, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm so glad that we finally connected. It took us a minute, but we did it.
That's all right. Sometimes it takes time.
Right, exactly. So I always like to ask two questions to get us warmed up. What music artist would you like to meet in person?
Oh man, well, might be a little weird to say, but Taylor Swift. Then
Really?
I could be cool to my daughter.
Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh, I like that.
Yeah,
She's a big Swiftie fan.
yeah. She's 10. Taylor Swift's her favorite artist. So
Well, I have to say, Taylor Swift
Nothing
is
else
definitely.
compares.
Yeah, she is a great artist, and it's somebody to look up to that is a good one. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's
Absolutely.
your favorite app on your phone and why?
Favorite app on my phone? Maybe the weather app. That way I know what I'm looking at here the next day. I like to fish. So
Okay.
Getting out in the lake, it's good to know what the weather's going to be like.
Cool. And you're out
Looking forward
in
to it.
Minnesota?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Southern Wisconsin. Yes.
Okay. I knew it was that way somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere over in this area. More west than what you are.
Oh, definitely. All right. So who's Austin Davis, the indie artist?
Well, I am. I've been involved in music for a very long time. As an artist, I'm still finding myself in a lot of ways. Been interested in a lot of different styles, mostly rock. Has been like a cornerstone, but been diving a lot more into the indie acoustic world more. And I don't know all the genre names. There's way too many genres to count.
Right.
Can't keep that straight, but my wife would probably be better at that. But listening to more what I would call chill music or acoustic flavored music, singer-songwriter, a lot more than I used to. So that's something that I think is what my sound is more like now. Whereas I used to be more all about the electric guitar, rock and roll, heavy drums, big stuff, big sounds. I still like those things, but
The indie artists, I think one of the things that you all do so easily or effortlessly is just kind of cross the borders of all the genres and bring it into whatever style you are.
yeah, that's true. I guess there really isn't always a cookie cutter formula for it as an indie artist. I guess the mainstream guys, they typically have their formulas that works, what sells, and all that. We tend to just do what comes from the heart. That's where I'm at.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Your first solo single came out in the beginning of April, Circles Around You, which is absolutely a beautiful song featuring JLD. And congratulations. It is such an awesome song.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So tell me about it. Where did it all come from?
Yeah, so that song was written in, I guess, a day. I just sat down at the piano, and I was actually inspired a little bit by Billie Eilish and that type of her softer songs. The one actually written for the Barbie movie. It's kind of funny, the popular one for that. But that flavoring, I wanted to try to create something with a beautiful melody, instrumentation, something that really just moved you. And so I started sitting down and at the piano and trying to come up with some chords, and then started singing the verse melody and put words to it. And then maybe half an hour later, I at that point I had a verse and a chorus at least. Called my wife in from the other room, JLD, who that is my wife. Asked her if she wanted to finish writing it with me. And yeah, about an hour later, I think we had something pretty much locked in, and then it took. Sometimes I move quick when I'm motivated. Other times I don't move quick at all. But I was motivated, and we got it finished in I think like a week or two. Then it was ready to release. I released it in early April. I think wrote it beginning of March. So
Wow. Yeah. No. And so this is your first solo single, correct?
the first solo single. Everything else I've done has been a part of a group or with someone else. This is the first thing that is solo. There are other songs that I've written, and this is all working towards something. Time frame wise, I like to say within the next year,
Cool.
12 months. But realistically, there's that ebb and flow of motivation that I think a lot of us struggle with.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it finds me pretty easily.
Me too. Sometimes I totally get that. Absolutely. So when did you know that that music was going to be a part of your life?
I would say definitely in high school. Up until around 11 or 12, I really didn't listen to music that much. Moved around the country. My dad was in the Navy, but I spent a good chunk of my elementary and middle school years in California, and I was outside all the time. At the time, CD players were a thing, and obviously, cassette tapes and whatnot. But I didn't have a good CD player or anything that didn't skip a lot. Maybe had what was good those days, 5-second
Right.
Andy skip or something. It wasn't much. So I just I was skateboarding a lot and riding my bike. So I just didn't listen to music. We'd sit in the car and my parents listened to country music. When we were in the car or something like that. And so I know a lot of the '90s country, and I like it a lot.
Good music.
And it annoys my wife, but but I love the '90s country music.
I do too. Yeah.
That I'd never really thought much about it at the time. It was just playing. And it wasn't until I think Backstreet Boys in 2000, the Millennium album, that was the first CD I think I ever had. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I love the Backstreet Boys. That was a great album.
It was.
I still rock and roll with all those songs, play them at the piano, and the kids don't even know what they're listening to. But
right, that's okay.
Yeah, so around that point, that's when I started actually getting into music. But then in middle school is when I started playing instruments and developing that side. So I started on saxophone, and then I picked up an electric guitar. Parents got it for me for Christmas, one of those 6th grade year, 7th grade, and sat in my closet for about a year because I was intimidated by it. And then I picked it up after a year of having it and went through my saxophone sheet music book and started playing Yankee Doodle on it. Not usually everybody. That's not a typical first electric guitar song. Most people are learning Smoke on the Water or Crazy Train or something like that. I was doing Yankee Doodle. So, but it's got to start somewhere.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then my brother started playing the drums, and from that point on, and going into high school, and then of course meeting my wife, which we'll probably talk about later, I knew at that point that music was going to be cornerstone in my life. To what extent, I wasn't sure, still not sure, but I know it's a cornerstone. And
you're doing something right. So you got through high school, and then after high school, when did you get into Christian music?
Well, I didn't become a Christian. I didn't accept Jesus in my heart until 2018. Okay. So I'm fairly, I guess it's not that new anymore, but if all through college, and I graduated in 2013. So all through college, I considered myself agnostic up to that point. So my wife has been a Christian for a very long time, but we never really talked about faith or religion all that much outside of some debates here and there. Conversation.
Right.
But yeah, so Christian music wasn't until much later in my life. 2018, I had been going to our church that we're going to now for a couple of years and started working with them on their sound side of things, on the tech side.
Okay.
Prior to becoming a Christian, because I needed help and I was there and willing and able. Once I accepted Christ, then I started getting more involved in the worship side, and that's kind of where that started to what it's become now.
Nice place to start.
My wife and I are now worship leaders there at the
awesome.
church. We write and play original music.
And so your wife, Jessica Davis, aka JLD, you are a husband and wife duo in the Christian genre, and you write beautiful music, and I love the message that you share through your Christian songs as well. Do you write the songs together?
We do. So early on, I kind of defaulted to Jessica's lyrical prowess. My lyrics weren't the greatest early on. I've improved in that area. I was always I produced. She wrote the song, and then we came together. And, now it's more of a mixture. She's actually doing a lot more producing on her own now.
Oh wow.
Which is great that she's picking up that side of things.
Right.
She doesn't have to wait for me to have motivation anymore. But I have written a couple of our songs that are currently on Spotify. I Will, which is the newest one. Which is not that new anymore.
No, but it's a great song.
But yeah, that one's one that the Holy Spirit just downloaded to me one night, and then I stayed up all night tracking it in my office. By the next morning, I was like, "Oh, Jessica, come hear this." She was actually, I didn't know, but she was actually sitting out there in her chair for a few hours, just listening to me play the guitar solos.
Wow.
And like, why is he doing it 100 times? I mean, that's kind of how I operate. I'll record the same thing 50 times again just to find the perfect one.
You produce, you put it all together, you do all that engineering, you do all that mixing, all the sound tracking. How did you get into that part of it all?
So that's actually what my degree is in. I went to college for music media production. It's a Bachelor of Science. So my degree, I can at least say I'm a scientist to some extent. It looks good on the resume. But when you look at the major, it's music media production. That's not really helping me get into any sales jobs or anything like that. But that's what I went to school for. Started picking that up in high school. I had a little multi-track recorder. It's kind of my intro into it. Then started getting into computer recording. It was all in an effort to record some of the stuff we were doing in high school with our band. And I've always had some interest in tech, and that's clearly progressed now.
So obviously, it's paid off for you.
Yes. Actually, I'm the tech director at our church too, so that's the other side.
Oh wow!
So I do have a job in music production.
Oh, you do? So you do that as well?
Yes.
I have to say the indie artists, including you and your wife as well, you all work pretty much 24/7. So if it's not your music, it's your family time. It's always something. How do you and Jess work that out?
Well,
or balance it out.
We navigate it as best we can. There's not without arguments, not without, stressful times. Sometimes it's, I'm a pretty needy guy, so, maybe I'm just feeling like I need someone to talk to, and she's busy with music. So, and then vice versa, I can get sucked into stuff too. So,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
like I said, I fish, so I've been doing that a lot. That's been my when it's just me and she wants to do something, then I go out and fish.
There you go. I like it. Do you all do something to unplug from it all? Do you all take that time off and just say we're shutting down for a few days and walk away from the social media, so forth and so on?
Well, I would say for me, I'm not very good with social media anyway, specifically. If you probably looked at my accounts, I'm not super active.
There's that.
Can't say I'm trying or have any intentions to try harder.
It's a lot.
But Jessica, she I don't know. I think she's always on. She's 100%. She lives for it. Not the social media, but like that's what brings her energy, is that side of things. For me, yeah, I don't really get too wrapped up in it. Otherwise, it's a little dangerous, because I can also be the guy that just veggies the whole time scrolling Facebook if I'm not careful.
Yeah, I agree, because I actually have to shut the tab down that says Facebook. Otherwise, I find myself scrolling and answering and posting, and you get swept up into it. And the next thing I know, it's like, all right, time to shut it off. Oh my gosh. Is there a highlight of your music career that stands out above the rest?
I at this moment, probably, Circles Around You and doing a solo thing. That's never really been something that I had considered doing before. I always tied myself to Jessica, just considered that we were always going to be a duo. And I never really thought that it could be both, or that what I had to offer vocally or, musically was enough on its own. But the response Circles Around You has been really great, and the support's been really great. Fortunately, because Jessica is so good at social media, I've got to benefit from her community of wonderful indie artists, friends, and connections who have just embraced me as well, even though I'm not super active.
It's okay.
So it's been great.
That is awesome. So did Jessica kind of push you into the solo artist category?
She supported it.
Okay.
I would say, I think we've been together long enough to know that neither one of us is gonna, get pushed by either one. We can make suggestions, I suppose. But when it comes down to it, I'm going to do what I want to do. She's going to do what she wants to do. She supported me, though, definitely. And she always has. And I assume she always will.
Yes, exactly. Oh, my gosh. When you're not doing music besides fishing, what else do you like to do?
A lot of things. I like to drive. I've got myself a Challenger, so I drive that around. I used to have a motorcycle, drive that around. Plan to get another one some point. Playing with kids.
What did you have? What motorcycle?
I had a cruiser. It was a Yamaha 97 Royal Star. Eventually, I'll probably get into a Harley at some point, but priorities right now. The boat gets most of the love.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Things like that. So
yeah, and then you have the kids.
The kids, of course, basketball out front, that sort of stuff. They're in school, so we got lots of school things, sports. They're starting to get into these different activities. Musicals, band, and all of our kids are very musical. They all sing much better than I ever did at their age, or even in high school when I started singing. They all sound so much better than me now at 7 and 10 and 4.
That's awesome. Wow.
So they 3 kids keeps you busy.
That's for sure.
We like to camp, and we've got some vacations planned to do that as a family and with some friends. We are together a lot as a family.
Nice.
So there's a lot of time spent together, even if it's just singing around the piano or
that's cool.
Doing something.
That's so nice. That's so nice to hear too, because it's so hard these days for families to I don't want to say find the time, but just to have the time to be all together,
Yes.
to be able to do things together, to be that family structure is very important.
We are blessed that I get to work from home, and Jessica is at home too. So
nice.
Outside of traveling for work, sometimes to Denmark, like I was recently. Right. Most of the time it's somewhere in the U.S., but
cool.
Other than that, I'm home.
No, that's great. That is really great that both of you can be able to do that. Let me ask you, going back to collaborating with Jessica on Circles Around You, do you have any plans for collaborating with somebody else, and what's in the works for you now?
I'm always, interested in collaborating. Again, I guess it comes down to motivation. If I do it, most likely it would be someone that comes to me, that would ask. This moment, I don't know that I would have the capacity or bandwidth to think too hard on that outside of collaborating with Jessica, of course.
Right.
There is more in the works. I do have a song, which I told you about earlier, I believe, that's coming out. I haven't actually released it yet or sent it to distribution yet. So it may end up being early July before I actually release it, but that'd be single number 2, and I'll give you the title of it. It's called Bet on Us. I'll let you guys hear it when it comes out.
Okay. All right.
But,
so I would love for you to send it to me. So
absolutely. Yes.
I will spin it and give it airtime. Oh, that's great. Wow. Yeah. So July is really just around the corner. It
is. I intended to release it, actually the end of May. I need to wrap up a couple of things, and this is where the motivation comes in. I gotta wrap up a little bit on the vocals, and then it needs to get final mix and master done. So it's very close.
Oh, cool! Very good, very good. Oh my!
How do you know when it's done, right? That's right? One of the issues. I think a lot of us indie artists and artists in general, I think over all categories, you don't know when it's done. So it just feels like it's done
until you listen to it again. And do you say, well, wait, I could just kind of tweak it there?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I have gone as far as I can go with my capacity to keep working on it, where I've finally made myself bored working on it. Then it's got to be done.
Then it's it. Is this totally solo with you, or do you have somebody in the background?
This one is 100% solo. There's no featuring on this one. Jessica is a co-writer on it, cool. but it's not featuring her for this particular one.
Awesome. All right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share that I haven't touched on?
No, well, I definitely feel free to send me, if you're another indie artist out there, send me some stuff to listen to. I need to get better at that. And check out JLD and Austin Davis on apps and whatever the places are you go for that, social medias and such.
Right, and to find you and Jess under the Christian genre. Where do they find you at for that?
So that we go by Austin and Jessica Davis. So it's if you search either one of our names or Austin and Jessica Davis, it should come up on Spotify. And we actually have a whole lot more on that side of things that we haven't recorded or laid down, but we have an album's worth of music on that side that just hasn't been prioritized yet.
Yeah, when I first heard of you, which was Christina from Vox and Sticks, many months ago, had posted about you, Austin Davis, and to give you some likes and comments and shares. And that's when I first got in touch with you. And so from there, you've come this far now with your solo. And I didn't know who you were then, but when I was doing my research, I came upon the Christian music, and you and Jess have a powerhouse of music on that side. It's beautiful. And the message that you share through it is just really, and if everybody that's listening, please go check the music out on the Christian side, because it is beautiful and it is a beautiful message.
Oh, thank you so much. And all glory to God.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely blessed to be able to share that with everyone.
Yeah, it is so great. Absolutely.
More to come.
Yeah. So Spotify, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram. You can find Austin Davis on all the streaming platforms, on all the social medias. I'm probably going to have to thank Jessica for all that she does for Austin.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, she's my manager at this point.
There you go.
She's her manager too.
You two are a great duo. Austin, thank you so much for talking with me. I've really enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to the new release, Bet on Us, coming out in July.
Absolutely. Hold me to it.
I'm holding you to it.
So,
I'm gonna be bugging
accountability
you.
buddy. There you go.
I'm gonna be bugging you the week before.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
All right, Austin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now Circles Around You featuring JLD, Austin Davis. And I'll be back. Maybe. No, I'll be back. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Oh my goodness. You gotta love. Okay, here we go.
Say that I love you and I can't find
what's more than a fire. It's primal desire. My lips go numb when I try to tell you that you're my one obsession, a moth to a flame. When I hear your name, when I